We care about how we can improve their lives and how we do improve their lives. I've even gotten compliments from people when I look at them with a smile on my face and they've said, "Thank you for being open with me."
I take a lot of pride in being able to help people out of the situations that sometimes they're in and help them get to a place where they have much more functional lives. The days when you've done a good job, where you feel like you can say, I was able to help that person see some things and move for where they need to be, I think that's a huge part of what keeps you coming back the next day.
I had my granddaughter and they had a school outing down in Fort Myers for Diplomat Middle School. They found the website that Everyday Matters, and then when we went to our outing to Epcot, on their shirts it had Diplomat Middle on the front, and on the back it said Everyday Matters, because it does matter, and they liked what the slogan said. The kids were talking about it. They do. They know the importance. The no drugs, just take care of yourself.
These people put families back together. It was just amazing to see. I'm getting goosebumps as I'm talking about it. I knew that I couldn't do the work that the clinicians did, but I could support the work that they did. So ever since then, I've been on a mission.
And it's not just about me being a nice guy, it's about me trying to teach them that they can think about things differently and look at things differently and make changes.
So with the positive attitude and teamwork ethics, we've been able to implement the project with a smoother transition and help progress to a further level.
You know, the really good days happen all the time, right? Just seeing like our consumers happy, walking through the hallways and seeing if their lives are getting better. Seeing people become more independent or graduate out of our programs, that's a good day.
I'm not one of the clinicians, I'm not the miracle workers that they are, but I know that they make a difference every day. So for me, having the privilege to support them and try to prop them up with solutions and technology to help make it easier, it fires me up, and it makes me feel like even though I wasn't the one delivering the therapy, that maybe I made a difference in some way.
I understand with the lack of knowledge or the lack of understanding how it affects your self-esteem and your presentation in anything you do. So it helps to promote compassion and empathy and go down to a level where they can relate to and help promote change.
There was one of our clients who was in a shelter and was being disruptive, was picked up by the police. This was on the Saturday of a 3-day weekend. They took him to the jails, and jail health services referred him to the mental health services at the jail. We had given licenses to view our electronic health record to the mental health services at the jail, and they were able to find out what meds the client was on. They were able to find out that he had been taking too many of them, and he kept talking about a bunny, and everybody thought that he was hallucinating this bunny. But when the director, the mental health director, was looking in the notes, she found out that he had a stuffed bunny that he carried with him everywhere. So they looked in his personal effects and found the bunny there, so they were able to reassure him that his bunny was okay. So because it was a 3-day weekend, if we hadn't had access to the electronic health record, they would have had to wait till Tuesday morning to start calling people to find all of this out. So instead of this man being kept in isolation for 3 to 4 days, they were able to start treating him appropriately on Saturday, the day that he was brought in, and get him returned to a good state. And that, to me, just says why we're doing this. I mean, people need information so they can treat people appropriately at the point of care. So we're pretty proud of that story.
clients. I love seeing progress. I love seeing people feel good about what they do, and I love change, and I love giving the tools to be empowered with knowledge.